My name is Lee, and I'm currently the TPM for Forestat at Chainsafe. So Forest is basically a Rust client for the Filecoin network. So if many of you might be familiar with the Filecoin ecosystem. So just like Ethereum is more like a computational blockchain platform, Filecoin is for decentralized storage. And we basically build the Rust client or the node infrastructure for the network. And before that, I was working at various projects, that involved DeFi, decentralized oracles, and was a developer myself before getting into project management.
Do you think people are more focused on the increase of the digital verse because during COVID, or do you think it was widely growing before that?
I think it was widely growing before that. COVID was just probably like a catalyst. I mean, the gaming community has always been large, and I think they are.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
And also I think like a lot of digitalization of things, as you can put it. However, crypto gave a way to kind of have ownership over these different types of assets, like for example, your profile picture or whatnot, right? Or just these in-game items. Or for example, let's say you have right now, if you use Reddit, I use Reddit a lot. I have like X amount of karma, but I cannot really sell that karma, right? Let's say, if I was able to sell that karma to somebody else because I'm not using this Reddit account, that creates a lot of, I would say, a financial layer to these social networks. And that's quite interesting. And I think there is a space for that.
Just speaking deeply more on Chainsafe, as you're the technical project manager, could you give a little more deeper insight on Chainsafe as a whole, as a company?
Sure. We do a lot of things and a lot of interesting things. And probably this information, you won't get it on website, and we're working on, making our website better. But there are a couple of areas where we do things. So one is the protocol layer. So I am mostly part of that. In that protocol layer, we work with our partners include like Filecoin Foundation, Ethereum Foundation, Polkadot, Web3 Foundation, as well as Mina Foundation. So for all these different protocols, we are building the node infrastructure. So node is basically the software that you use to connect with the client. So for example, in Bitcoin world, it will be the software that you're using to mine Bitcoin. So that's kind of the node software.
Do you have a knowledgeable, wise way of explaining how the NFT works? Just for some individuals that are interested in it, but they're also skeptical on, how does it work, and how does this progress through the whole crypto world?
Sure. I've given this question a thought, and that's a very good question. I really like the question. You've been asking really amazing question, and
thank you.
Quality of answers really depends on quality of questions, right? So let me put it this way, right? So Mona Lisa is worth $850 million today. Okay.
Correct.
The reason why Mona Lisa is worth $850 million because there's only one Mona Lisa. Correct. And it's in Louvre Museum in France, at least when I saw it last time, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you are going to make 10 billion copies of Mona Lisas and distribute around to everybody who wants to take it, there is no value of Mona Lisa, right? So that's how we need to look at NFT in a way. If it's a non-fungible asset, right, that means the quantity has to be scarce in a way.